The Sultan and the Old Woman. Once upon a time there was an old sultan who was known for his benevolence. Now, as he saw the end of his life coming closer and closer, he started to ask himself questions about the afterworld, about life after death. He said to himself, "During such a long reign, I surely must have committed a lot of injustices and mistakes. I am sure I was a big sinner." In order to achieve salvation for his sins, the Sultan decided that only a huge offering, appropriate for a big ruler, could do. That would be a sure way to secure his place in paradise. To that end, he ordered the construction of a huge mosque. During that time, it was common that all inhabitants of the realm took part at the construction of a mosque, be it in form of money or other donations, even food for the workers in the form of couscous or coffee. But in this case, the Sultan ordered that no one besides himself had the right to donate for the erection of the mosque. Nothing. Everything that was needed should come from him and him alone. When the mosque was finally built, he ordered also that his name was put in golden letters over the entrance. So it was done. One night, the Sultan had a strange dream. Down from the sky descended an angel who removed his name from the mosque's entrance and replaced it with the name of a woman. The next morning, the Sultan assembled his advisors and told them about his dream. After some consideration, they asked him if he knows a woman by that name at all. "No woman of my family bears that name," the Sultan answered. So it was that soldiers were sent throughout the realm in order to find the woman bearing this name. They didn't have to search for long. Very close to the new mosque, they found a very old woman with that special name. The old woman, who could barely walk, was led to the Sultan and questioned. "Grandmother, did you act against my orders? Did you participate in one or the other form in the construction of the mosque?" "No, my ruler, I have respected your wish." The Sultan asked again, "You didn't give anything to the workers, not even tea or coffee?" "No, I didn't do such a thing." "Think deeply, grandmother," the Sultan insisted. "Well, there was one thing that day, but it's not important." "It is," the Sultan countered. "I want to know it all. What happened on that day?" "One day," the old woman said with a trembling voice, "I was passing by. The workers were on their midday break. They sat in the shadow of a tree, and a bit further, in the blazing sun, stood their mules. They dragged on the cord that was way too short and hindered them from reaching the water barrel. I took mercy on the animals. They were parched after all. Despite my age and dwindling strength, I managed to push the barrel a bit closer towards them. The poor animals were then able to drink and refresh themselves. That's really all I did, my liege." There are two endings to this tale that my father received from his mother and grandmother. The one ending goes that the Sultan rewarded the old woman with gold and ordered for her to be escorted safely back home. Then he ordered to remove his name from the mosque entrance and replace it with the name of the old lady. The alternative ending that sometimes also was told was that the words of the old woman touched the Sultan deeply, and he realized how presumptuous he has acted. Not only did his donation ban take away the possibility from his people to do something for their own salvation, he now also understood that not only the deeds of the big and mighty open the doors to paradise, but also the small deeds that come from the heart. And to this day, over the entrance of a mosque in Tlemcen, in Algeria, there is the name of a woman written in golden letters. This is an excerpt from the book The Storyteller of Algiers, Stories from the Maghreb and Elsewhere, told and published by erzaehler.aceval in 2018. English audio version by erzaehler, published with authorization and explicit encouragement of the author, illustrations and title image by Bendix Bauer. Currently, the book is only available in German. If you are an editor or interested in publishing an English version of the book, please contact the author's son, erzaehler, under hakim@aceval.net. To order an autographed and dedicated copy of the book, please contact the author directly. You will find his email address under www.aceval.net or via his Facebook page.